Hello there, everybody! This is No Name 17 Spore, and today with, well, the continuation of my German Rule the Waves 2 series, if I can, there we go. I haven't played Rule the Waves 2 in a while, so, yeah. Wish the Ottomans would option this game to have a challenger harder than the or Austria-Hungary. Well, Austria-Hungary is not the hardest challenge in this game. Spain and China are. China is. China's the worst, then Spain, then that. Yeah, thank you. I was feeling like, you know, feeling capable of doing this today. So yeah, I did check. I have 360 destroyers. Oh, thank you, Moha, for the host and bringing the viewer. Yeah, thank you very much for that. I also have to thank someone else. I have to thank, uh, Hasu3112 for following while I was doing my introduction, and welcome to the Nameless Follower group. I don't think their thing appears on screen because I'm not sure I have it set for the title sequences. I really should do that. But yeah, it's been a while. I'm finally back with Rule the Waves 2, and I think I need to familiarize myself with what's going on. So we're allied with Britain and America. What's Russia up to? Do they have any allies? I don't think they do. So Russia, we're most mad at. I want to go to war with France. What does France have? France has only built battle cruisers. Two. Italy's only built battle cruisers. Russia has one battleship. Japan. Yeah, okay. So if you want to see what the AI in this game is like, they respond to you. Because I've only built battle cruisers, so they're only building battle cruisers. I'm gonna line all your ship and make a bridge between France and England. How many destroyers do they have? They've not gone destroyer heavy. They don't have a counter for my 360 destroyers. I'm building more. That's the best part, is I'm building more. So these are mine laying no, mine sweeping destroyers with mine laying capabilities, and these are fleet destroyers with mine laying capabilities. Looks like we have 3 battle cruisers under construction. Prince Eitel Friedrich, Mackinson, Freya, and Reinen. I probably butchered every single pronunciation there. It's like I speak with if I say German words like, oh, just give him an accent. You may not see the destroyers as threats. Who need destroyer when you mean 3 Yamato like ships? Yeah. So you can see the rules for this campaign as well, which I do remember very well, and that's that I can only build battle cruisers, destroyers, and fleet aircraft carriers. Every ship has to be built at home, and I'm also very limited in terms of my aircraft. I cannot build medium bombers, dive bombers, or airships. So, yes, we're getting close to war. I've started training because I'm concerned. I think we're 12 months out from war, and it looks like Prince Idro Frederick is going to be done soon. I may have to halt Rhineland for like 1 turn in order to get her done. We'll see. Oh yeah, I do have some stuff in West Africa. I'm trying to remember if I gained any more colonies. Oh yeah, I took the Laotung Peninsula. But I want to take France. Okay, so we're getting close to some stuff. Alright, so I can go 1 more turn before I have to halt anything. And now I can go another turn. Oh, above water tubes on light cruisers. That would be great if I could build light cruisers. Okay, I can get torpedo bombers. This is legal. So, let's see. The speed's better than the current ones. The range is worse. Bomb load's the same. Maneuverability is better. Toughness is a little worse. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. I'll take it. I'm not requesting new proposals. I probably should. So what's our oldest proposal here? So we have modern torpedo bombers. We have 3 modern torpedo bombers, in fact. Our Philippine Scout's a B variant. Looks like our flying boat's the oldest. Let's get a flying boat. I think range and speed is the way to go on it. Right. Prince Eitel Friedrich is almost done, and she'll be uh, she'll be in service relatively soon. Yep. I'll do it. I'll do it. Ooh, torp protection 3 on ships now. We're getting a little too close to war. So what's okay, so the Dareflinger's 1. I'm gonna ready up these ships. And at the very least get these guys into the reserve fleet. Hmm. I'll reserve Lutzau one more turn. Fuck you, Russia! I want war! Actually, I'm gonna go to high spying on France. Right. You forgot Twitch was muted. Completely missed, yeah. Still think no dive bombers is a bit much. The thing is, dive bombers can carry bombs, but torpedo bombers can also carry bombs. Therefore, I can still have bombers on my carriers if I just put more torpedo bombers on them. Plus, fighters can eventually carry bombs. So I can skip the dive bomber by putting bombs on fighters. Torpedo planes, no. I don't need dive bombers because bombs can go on other ships. Or, no, ships. Planes. I believe that would be cursed. Okay, good to know Britain does not have Torpedo Protection 3. They're my ally. Do I sell it to them, or do I intentionally hold them back because I'm probably going to go to war with them in the future? If they dive bomb, maybe they can dive once at least. Your thoughts on this? Do I not sell my ally the technology? They are my ally, and you know what? They'd probably research it. So yeah, it's probably better to get the money. Alright, so I have, what, 5 of my battlecruisers working up, and it's all the 16-inch armed ones. Should probably try to get some of my larger destroyers active too, in case war starts. I'll get the 900 tonners active. Okay, these are refit 1912. That's actually concerning. I probably have to rebuild these. CLAA isn't banned. CLs are banned. CLs in general are banned. I can't build any CLs. That includes CLAA. Yes, CLAA is banned. They are a CL in the game. I cannot build any ship class of CL. I can build DDAA. Alright, so these are these boats. Is there anything additional I can put on them? I would love to get that, but I don't think I can. What are my tube mounts? Okay, so I can get a triple. So I guess the question is, would I want to go with this? No. Oh, I can get anti-aircraft guns on them. That's what I can do. Single anti-aircraft gun. Atlanta class nukes. I got nuclear spar torpedo. Uh, yeah, I can get a single anti-aircraft gun. Let's do that. Yeah, I'll stick with coal. I'm not gonna rebuild the engines on destroyers. So those are those were R1912, and that's concerning enough if I'm gonna be at war soon that I probably do need to rebuild these ships. I don't like how it unchecks the line. What? Okay, anyway, this ship actually has a little bit of a spare weight remaining. It's just, what do I put it in? So these are 700 tonners. I'm still using them as fleet destroyers, so I could try for increased depth charge storage for better protection from subs, or just go for some anti-aircraft armament, like 5 light anti-aircraft guns. Cool, but this is a rebuild. Yeah, I'm just trying to get these ships rebuilt. Oh, hey, these guys are almost done. They'll have some money. How many subs do they have? Okay, that is actually a little concerning. How many subs do they have? Just looks, checks, complete silence. Like, oh no, I'm so fucked. Okay, so CV with the biggest possible guns so we can do well in situations like the Italy campaign. Eh. Alright, so what's different from this ship than the other one? Oh, it's faster. And heavier. Probably better range control. I'll just put anti-aircraft guns on her. At some point, though, I want to do a, that were fun battles, okay. At some point, though, I want to do a, French campaign where I cannot scrap any ships, and that's probably going to be the next one. So these are 1913. They're slightly later. I think it is a good idea for me to still rebuild them. Okay. That's more tempting. But no, I don't think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm just going to go for the anti-aircraft guns. Maybe in the future rebuild, some of these 900 tonners will get, like, oil firing stuff. Or oil firing machinery. Alright, but we're going to get these guys done soon, these mine-laying destroyers. You know what? Russia has a lot of subs. I have a lot of ASW destroyers. Although, yeah, these guys have increased depth charge storage, so have fun, Russia! I'll take the prestige. Ooh, yes, thank you. Okay, so now I'm losing money because I'm rebuilding everything. Come on, I want to go to war. I want to go to war soon. I've got ships active now. Ooh, 18-inch guns. Those would be nice. Okay, flying boats. What options do I have? So the range of these guys is a slight improvement. I'll take this one. Destroyers are commissioned and a bunch finished their reconstruction. There we go. Now we actually are positive. Well, these guys I'll probably move to the reserve fleet. And these guys I'll move back to the reserve fleet. But now they're refit 1920. What about these guys? These guys are 1914. I'm not super concerned with them. I'm an 1899 ship to fight 1940s BPs. Yeah, when I do that. Whenever I do that. Okay, so those guys are still rebuilding. We're not super far out on these guys. I'll have to build new docks soon. Okay, 3-inch and 4-inch single dual-purpose mounts. CVL construction, that's absolutely pointless to me. Do I have CV conversion yet? I don't. I don't. I can't build carriers at the moment. So reserve that guy, and then just check up here. Reserve that guy. Okay, there we go. That's everything good. So all the 900 tonners are active. I think we build more destroyers. What size of destroyers are we allowed right now? Just double check. Are we... No, I want, light forces. Okay, so these are at maximum displacement then, 1500 tonners. I already quite like though. This design's like already pretty good. Okay. There is some thought about going to 4-inch single dual-purpose mounts. Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. Okay, so if I think this is just good. I think these designs were already built to a specific standard. How do I describe that? They were already built to something. Think, brain, think. My brain is not thinking right now. I hope these ships will be modernized and are relegated to coast defense and not as frontline warships for the other battleships. Well, there's a possibility of thinking about other stuff. Can you make sub chaser DDs? Well, I mean, yeah, you can. I think having the increased depth charge storage destroyers in the main fleet though is probably just better to protect against submarines. Uh, oh, is there anything I want to add to this? Unit machinery would take up that, but it doesn't really do all that much. So there's some thought about trying to get a different torpedo layout and gun layout. So instead of having center, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that instead. Here's what we're gonna do. No, no, no. I want a centerline torpedo mount. Probably actually here. We're gonna add in a V aft superimposed turret. I'm gonna get rid of F and G. Actually, yeah. I'll get rid of the W torpedo mount. I'll actually add in another centerline turret somewhere. Not an R, that looks ugly. A W, that looks ugly. Q. Go with a Q. I might be able to squeeze that in. Clever. Although, I don't know. Let's put in a P centerline over there. I think so. An L. L's a little bad. So I think I'll go with a Q turret and then move the funnel back. And then I'm going to add in a probably an F and G torpedo mount. Maybe not F and G. Uh, J and K. Okay, there we go. So we've shifted stuff around, but I think we have better gun arcs now. I'm just going to move that funnel back there. Which one did I delete? Was it 3? Yeah, it was 3. And actually, whatever the one, yeah, this guy. This guy needs to move back here, over here. That'll work. There we go. That's our destroyer. Still got no idea how to play this. Yeah, this is it's a game. It's a game with a learning curve. Maybe I don't go J and K with the torpedo tubes. Maybe go H and I. I mean, it's literally just a visual thing, but I think that does just look better. Um, so apparently we lost an anti-aircraft mount. Eh, cares. I'll go like 170 rounds just so that these things have a little bit more ammunition. So we haven't, good destroyer, good 4-gun broadside, and torpedo tubes aren't, for torpedo tubes aren't on the broadside specifically, but not bad, not bad. That's not a bad layout for it. New docks completed, awesome. All right, we are buying that technology. Awesome, B model of a torpedo bomber. Okay, I'm gonna wait a turn before building any of them. Okay, new training applied. No thanks. I don't need 9-inch guns. Alright, halt you for a turn. I want to build larger docks. There we go. Now we can build our new destroyers. I'll build a flotilla of 4. Maybe make a BC with the ACQX layout. Alright. Got ships building. Mackinson and Freya are close. I'm going to go to high spying on Russia just so we can actually get into a war here. Oh, we stole something from Japan. I'll sell them that for money. Alright, so I think it's time we developed a new battlecruiser design. So, Oil firing, since that's available. Torpedo defense 3, since that's available. So can we go to these guns on deck? Increased elevation for the main guns. Then it's illegal, probably do the AA. Go down to like 5-inch guns. Actually, no, 4-inch single dual-purpose guns are available right now. Although, you know, I might go with 6-inch twin. No, I'll go 6-inch casemates for now, and then I will go 4-inch single dual-purpose secondaries. This is legal, right? Other than the anti-aircraft positions, yeah, that's legal. Air capacities too, I will accept that. I don't think I can get catapults on them yet. Fine with 28 knots, normal. Vector is best I can get. Let's think about this. Gun data. We don't have a great immunity zone, so I can't really increase that belt any. I think maybe 29 knots out of... No, I think 28 will be fine. Because we have 63,000 ton yards. The demo, probably should have looked up a tutorial or something, because again, I lost cruiser force to a TT, because change targets. Yeah, I know how to change targets. Not that difficult to do. Also, do be careful whenever engaging destroyers, because if you're engaging destroyers, there are torpedoes on the way. Let's go to a 4.5-inch deck. Actually, if we go to a 5-inch deck, 63,000 tons, we can just barely get that. As much as I say we can just barely get that, I can also reduce this to that. There we go. So, okay, so when did the guns start penetrating the turrets? These guns start penetrating the turrets at around about 10,000 yards. I love saying bot torps right into the battle line. The way to avoid that is to never stop turning it. Never stop turning! And actually be very careful. Pay attention to where enemy destroyers are. That'll save you. Yeah, I think this is a good design. 5-inch deck, that should actually mean that it's a little bit more difficult to penetrate than it suggests here. Because that technically means my belt isn't 12 inches, it's somewhere more in this area. So my immunity zone's probably actually stretching up to somewhere in here. Okay, fine. Yeah, we're 218 down, who cares? We're broad. If enemy DD has any angle and ship their torpedoes away, if they're broadside on your save more quickly, if their broadside is where your ship is heading, there's a torpedo on the way. Yes. Oil has been discovered in New Caledonia. Ooh, the Mackinson class is faster than it should be. Yes! Right, New Caledonia, that's French, right? I think that is, yeah, right? We're here. I want to go to war with the French, but it looks like I'm going to go to war with the Russians, and, like, I started preparing for war. There we fucking go! Alright, we're going to go to war with the Russians, then. I need probably a new fighter. Let's go fighter. Let's go firepower and speed. Sure. Alright, so Russia is sufficiently angry at us. I'm going to activate you guys. I'm going to start getting my destroyer swarm out of the mothballs into the reserves. Some of these are on, yeah, not in home areas. I'm going to get you guys into the reserve fleet rather than the mothball fleet. I'm going to activate the Prinz Heinrichs. I'm going to activate the Satelits. I'm going to activate the Venettas. I'm going to activate the Moltkas. And Goben. I might hold back on Prussian, Dertan and Hessen. for the moment. Always time to crush the baguettes and the vodka people. Well, currently not the baguettes. They're not actually that pissed at us. Yes, tension. Come on, Russia. Fight me. Freya is commissioned. Dastardly act cannot remain unavenged. This means war. You blew up one of my, like... It's actually more than 360 destroyers at this point. How many is it? Because we added... 12? You blew up one of my 372 destroyers! This means death! Oh hey, awesome, a new full-plane scout model. And a new battle crew. Alright, so we have them blockaded. I'm going to activate Prussian and the Der Tans as maybe... Ooh, should I activate the Vettans? I should probably activate the Vettans. I'm gonna activate the Vettans. You took one of my You took one of my destroyers. Now I'm defenseless. I want to see which one that was. Which one did they blow up? It's a 500-ton mine-laying destroyer. We are going to war over a 500-ton mine-laying destroyer. This is what we're fighting over. Remember the V-107! I love this game. Okay, so what we need to do first of all is that... Okay, so all the ones of these which are not on foreign station need to go on trade protection. So if it says Northern Europe, it goes on trade protection. And that would be this group. And then this group. Although these guys aren't terrible mainline fleet destroyers to have, so I might put these guys back on mainline fleet duty. I could have them as backups. For the V1 was to hell with Russia. Time period, yeah. These guys are definitely trade protection destroyers, though. Alright, there we go. Monthly balance is kind of low, but who cares? Our 500-ton minesweeper, so we're gonna drop 500 tons of hate on their heads. Our broadside weight's probably like that. Alright, so the reason I'm activating these ships is that I'm gonna move them over all the way to Northeast Asia. Should probably be upgrading the bases here. What is the base capacity? They're both worth upgrading. There we go. So we're gonna send our ships over to Northeast Asia. I'm probably gonna take the spying off of Italy and Japan. Actually, I'll keep it on them. Who cares? I still want to take French colonies, but meh. Oh right, U.S. owned Kwang Chao-wan or Kwang Kao-wang. I don't even think that happened because of war. I think it just happened. Okay, so I did sink French ships early on in the campaign. I have been at war with them once. Or quad 16-inch turret one. I don't know. Sometime. Alright, so I've got those 5 ships going there. I probably want an escorting force of destroyers to go along with them. So I need non-short range destroyers which aren't on trade protection. I think the best bet is... Okay, I'm going to grab a group of 4 T-99s and move them over to Northeast Asia with my battleships. And I'm probably going to grab a set of some of my 300-tonner destroyers as well. Maybe S-21. I'll move the S-21s over. Alright, so they're going to the That group's going over to this coast. 5 battlecruisers and 12 destroyers are going to Northeast Asia to better hold. And I think I actually probably have some destroyers there already. Yeah, I have 4. So, yeah. The goal there, what's our invasion range? Kind of terrible. Can we, like, try to invade the Baltic states? No. No, we can't. Alright, so we're gonna have Russia blockaded. And they're not gonna accept anything. Hi, cruiser action, accept. I'll decline that. Ooh, we lost. We lost our earliest destroyer! No! She was the youngest ship in the fleet! And we lost her! How could they do this to us? Treaty port, yeah. How could they do this to us? That was our oldest ship. She lived for so long and now she's gone! Russia, you are going to die! I'm having fun. Yeah, okay, they're blockaded now. Yeah. 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 That's how many ships they have. This is how many ships they're being blockaded by. Like, okay, us and the British have enough to blockade them multiple times, several times over on each on our own, and we're doing it together with the U.S. Add the U.S. to the British, it's like 2 of me. U.S. got Norway and the USR got Venezuela. There was a battle where all the battle cruisers blew each other up with flash fires. Does not surprise me. I mean, this is a good game to buy, and DLC is going to come out at some point in the near future. Own forces in area: 15 battlecruisers, 308 destroyers. I'll accept that cruiser action. Oh, they actually accepted because the game is cheaty and gave me destroyers. I remember why I got kind of bored with this campaign. Now. Oh my god. Where are they? Oh, I forgot to maintain squadrons. I should probably do that when we get some scout aircraft up. But yeah, the enemy's actually going to get cruisers here, and I'm not. Just fastest available speed. I mean, we have powerful destroyers, so... well, good thing, but our destroyers are kind of heading away, so that merchant's probably doomed, and they're probably going to win. Waves 2 DLC release date sometime in 2077. Just, just go full speed. I remember why this campaign was getting boring, and that's because the game breaks when you don't have, heavy cruisers and light cruisers. The game does not like me doing this. Why do I not have any airfields in, like, Palau? Or do I? I do. I need to get them with I need to put aircraft in them. Maybe like a full torpedo bomber squadron there. Or something. Just 20 torpedo bombers, which I can send out at enemies. And then have scout planes at Danzig. Oh, we lost a destroyer. Oh, they lost it. How did they lose a destroyer? Raw. So we lost this destroyer due to an enemy submarine sinking it. They lost this destroyer due to it hitting a mine. And then they sank this merchant. Okay, then. That happened. Lost another ship to a mine. Like how they use modern borders in the map. Yeah, that's a little odd. Alright, so air groups. Airbase Palau. Oh. Add air unit. Torpedo bomber. Add air unit. Torpedo bomber. Actually, you know what? Let's change number these guys. I'll change number of this guy down to 16, and then we will add an air unit of 4 flying boats. I'm going to copy this air group and paste it onto Danzig. I'll probably get another group at here. This will be flying boats. We'll get 4, and then 16 torpedo bombers, just to kind of hold them in. Any other places I need air bases? Probably not over here, because the nearest Russian bases are over there. Although, I don't know, it might be good to build one at Port Arthur. Just in case combat does wind up going there. Or probably at Tsingtao, too. There we go. Getting air bases in those possessions. I want to piss France off, though, but it's very difficult to do. Yes, accept that. Oh! Oh! Russia accepted this. Oh! Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. All the world's fighting ships. These are my newest. Yes! Oh! Can the aircraft companies give us a BB-2V8? Yeah. I don't know, maybe. And Britain has the Ariadne class. These look slightly older, but not much older. But look at them. British. Oh, wait, no. No, I know the name. Ariadne and Neode. What class are they? Neobe. Okay, Neobe's an illustrious. Not bad! These are modern ships. And yes. Launch felt planes. Each of you. Alright, so whatever that is, we're shooting at it. I think that's a scout. Yeah, that's a scout. It's at a Vladimir class. Very briefly there. I very briefly saw that. So let's just check. Russia, what are you doing? Say I got wrong and you anger the French. Yeah. Well, anyway. I'm reasonably confident we can win. These would be 2 of my better worked up ships. There we go. That's a battlecruiser. Let's see, what are these things? 6 15-inch guns. How many planes does... Oh, Prince Edward Frederick is a Graf Spee, so it's not my 2 newest ships, but it's almost my 2 newest ships. These would have been commissioned like 1919-ish, I think. She doesn't have any aircraft on her. Alright, so they have how many battlecruisers? 3, possibly 4. So we got that guy up front. This guy next, it's kind of bad. And then this guy in the rear, which is, I think, yeah, 2 of the same ones. I don't know what this is, or this is. These look like they're acting more like destroyers than anything. So, okay, my concern here is I need to shoot these guys. However, there's this force right here, and I'm not sure I like the scout force being here. So the amount I can sail in this direction is limited by this Vladimir class and this destroyer, because I don't want them to get a torpedo in on me. In the meantime, good shooting. We have hit the Chesma, and we have hit the Grengam. I'm gonna quickly check, what are the quality of your guns? Okay, 16-inch Q1s. Those shells have probably gone straight through. Actually, you know what? Let's check. Data. Russian fleet, King of Curse ship design. Alright, so how far out are these guys right now? It's saying they are... How far? Details. Range, 12,000, or about 13,000 yards. So we can go through 16.3 inches of belt and 1.8 inches of deck. If it was a deck hit, we didn't penetrate. If it hit anywhere else, it penetrated. Same with this one. Same with this one. Just guns and Mackinson are gonna be the same. Slightly longer range. Actually, no. Actually, that's the ship I was shooting at. Okay, yeah. This ship hit this one. This ship hit this one. Okay, you guys are shooting at the lead too as well. Okay, that's a 6-inch hit there. Not as good, but that's two 16-inch hits. We're already reporting medium damage, so I'm probably gonna have to swing my ships around this way. It's gonna be a weird maneuver. Scored 6-inch hits there. There we go, 16-inch from Niobe. It looks like that hit her forward turret. So that is 2 enemy guns knocked out. Good shooting, Niobe. Taking a medium hit so far. 5-inch belt extended. Who cares? Those are only Q0s. If I look at their data, though. Data. Firing ammo type HG. Why? Why are you firing... Hold on. Why are you firing high explosive ammo? And how the fuck did a high explosive shell knock out a turret? Okay. So, 9,700 yards. Your data at 9's about here. Yeah, okay, that's like an even better hit chance. Or better penetration chance, I think. Is it? I actually want to see. 10,000. No, we're slightly better. Explosion hit. Okay, that is... Okay, Niobe took a hit. Who cares? It was a medium hit. It looks like we got two 16-inch hits into the Grengam. A couple 6-inch hits. And now my battlecruisers are turned around and in a position to shoot. And they're still scoring hits. How about the British BCs into the destroyers? I mean, that's a consideration. Cost me victory points. It would help in potential future wars. Alright, so that Chesma has broken off. No, what it's doing is it's moving to the third ship in the formation. Alright, we scored a 16-inch hit from A2 Friedrich. No, that Chesma has legitimately dropped back. Something about it, it's slowed. It's slowed for some reason. It might have heavy flooding, or, you know, might be, its engine might be damaged. Yeah, but the thing is, victory points. That could cause me to lose the battle, and I want to win the battle. So. Yeah, that's medium damage. And plus, you know, if Britain gets hampered with older ships for longer, better. That's better. That's not going to a newer battleship. Yeah. That's another hit on the Chesma. I think we did disable that forward turret just by shooting it. Alright, so that's another... Oh, that's a hit on the Grengam. Oh, Mackinson took a couple hits. What were those? Alright, so those are kind of the first heavy hits they've scored. Oh, no, those were 6-inch hits. Never mind, the heavy hits didn't go through. That was only... small. Small hit going through the belt extended. That's another hit on each of them over the course of those turns. We're showing heavy damage on this one, medium on this one. We're showing heavy here, light damage. We're showing light damage on the one which is clearly slowed down. Oh, is she going faster now? Might be, but looks like Ariadne scored a 16-inch hit on her. So, that's not going to help. Got an additional hit on each of these guys. We're holding our range pretty nicely. The problem is the Russians are running away like the cowards they are. Okay, how fast is that Grengam going? Saying 20 knots. Hopefully that means we've penetrated her enough to slow her down so we can chase them. I'm going to take manual control over the British division because they're going to be faster than us. So careful of that destroyer. Turn. Hit that thing. What are these guys? Are those destroyers? Probably destroyers. Yeah, that looks like a destroyer formation. Ah, shit. Alright, go back to AI control. Small turn this way. Hard turn this way. This is called retreating behind your destroyer screen, so we've not managed to get them, unfortunately. I'm kind of hoping that we get an airstrike out here at some point, but I'm not sure we will. Maybe I do need planes at Kolberg. Alright. I'm gonna enter in a harsh turn this way to dodge these enemy 600-ton destroyer. Oh, they're coming back around. The Russians have decided they've not had enough. That, hey, the enemy's retreating, we should go pursue them. Which is exactly what I want you to think. Alright, so that was the Chesma. They're like, oh hey, those ships are unidentified. They might be, you know, light cruisers or destroyers. Hello there, friends! Do you want to meet the 16-inch guns again? Okay, how fast are we moving right now? Current speed 24, because we did that whole turnaround thing. There we go, we scored another hit on the Chesma. Okay, now we can pursue again. How long until, nighttime? Okay, it's a little past midday. That's not horrible, we still have time. Come on, run them down. Chase them. Got a recon. Take it, do our planes just not have the range? Let's check that. Do we just not have the torpedo bombers? They might have not gotten put at any of the bases. That could be it. We just don't have the torpedo bomber production to do that. Oh, we did score a hit on the Chesma and another one. Each of those 16-inch hits, one of them. Okay. Russia's doing something odd. They've crossed our T. Oh, weather limits air operations. Fun. Not like it matters anyway. So we scored another hit there. I don't know why Russia accepted this battle over here. Yeah. We're still penetrating that ship. We've, for whatever reason, identified it as an armed merchant cruiser now that we've lost sight of it. It went from, you know, knowing that this was a battle cruiser, saying, yeah, it's a converted merchant with guns. That makes sense. Right. If I look at air ranges again, show me British. Tells me Britain has some at Dublin. Those are very helpful aircraft, Britain. Your Dublin aircraft will so be able to kill these battle cruisers in here, Baltic. Is this Baltic? No. No, this is like a Baltic. Is this Baltic? Maybe the Baltic. Yeah, this is the Baltic. Of course it is. Baltic states. I'm being stupid. Alright, so there's a battlecruiser. That thing, I think, is a battlecruiser. These are destroyers. We're far out of range. Far enough out of range. Our recon plane is still overhead, but it's probably useless. Oh, there's one of their light cruisers. Yeah, there's a Chesma. I mean, the good thing with pursuing them is maybe we'll knock out a destroyer or something. Maybe. Destroyers are not in any position to do stuff. Oh, Mackinson was flooding? I guess I just didn't care. It wasn't much flooding. I didn't even realize that my ship was flooding. But it's like, so minor. Such a minor flood. It didn't matter. Alright, so that's the battlecruiser. These are two CLs. We're still shooting. Okay, it looked like she slowed down with that hit, but I'm not entirely certain she did. In the meantime, it looks like we've also managed to destroy her central turret. Alright, so I'm going to do a small maneuver. Do these things have, like, rear-facing torpedoes? No, I don't think so. I don't think we're at... I would say I didn't think we were at a heavy risk of being torpedoed. Now we are. I need to swerve this way. Yeah, because that is a torpedo rush right there. Okay, come back around. Man, this weather is poor. So that's presumably the enemy battlecruiser right there. Oh, shit. Turn around. Get out of there. What the hell? What's going on here? Is that an enemy destroyer division? Oh god, look at our sight range right now. Oh no. That's something else. Is it? There we go. It's a 6-inch. Those are 6-inch hits on that thing. Oh, that's a Chesma. Oh, one of them came back. Come on, hit it. Okay, I don't know what you hit, but you hit something. So I'll take it. Something got hit by a torpedo. Out of our sight range. The torpedo missed its intended target and hit something behind it which we can't even see. Okay, we're reporting heavy damage on that guy. Alright. Oh, is that what we hit? Did we hit the other battlecruiser here? Come on. Boyne, you were in like a perfect position to hit that Grengum. Good hit. Good shot on whoever that was. Alright, so now this Grengum's at close range, and we're in an advantageous position. And I think she's dead. Good job, Russia. You just threw away a battlecruiser. Alright, so now we have to retarget the Chesma, if possible. So I want to turn this way. That's our current target. Yeah, flotilla attack is canceled for the moment. Don't waste your torpedoes on a dead ship, guys. Alright. So if you want to know what fighting in a rainstorm is like, and how low the sighting range is. God. Okay. I mean, we've killed one. We know there's a Chesma up here. Oh yeah, and it's gonna be nighttime. I say we retreat to Kolberg. Cruise speed to Kolberg now. Oh no. Oh no, what is that? What is that? What's it doing there? What are those guys doing? What are they? Okay. So this was the British destroyer which got shot a couple times. Not too much happened to it. Be nice for our destroyers to regroup. Try to figure out what this guy is. Wait, that's an enemy battlecruiser? They had another battlecruiser division. Holy fuck. I was unaware of that. But, you know, this would be a nighttime battle, so... Oh, rest in peace. We lost a destroyer due to a fresh battlecruiser coming out of nowhere and sinking it. Alright, we got one. I'll take it. That's a victory. Cruise speed. We traded a destroyer for a battlecruiser. And I'm pretty certain 2 Russian battlecruisers are either going to be in the dockyards or possibly sink. I mean, we certainly damaged those 2 Chesmas pretty badly. It's possible they have significant flooding and cannot stay afloat. Whereas I'm pretty certain that all of our ships can stay afloat pretty well after the battle. Maybe we'd lose a destroyer when the timer runs out. Yep. Yeah, we lost a destroyer. Well, it's a good trade. 2 destroyers for this. I wish we could have done a little more, but, you know, we got Folkshani. So, yeah, we're scoring 16-inch hits. And yeah, here's where it happens. 2 torpedoes from Kale with all these 16-inch hits, and she goes down. You need to eat your Kale, kids! Folkshani ate her Kale. Actually, that didn't work out for her. Maybe don't eat Kale. Don't have like kale smoothies, because Folkshani had a kale smoothie and isn't exactly doing well. Russia, at least it got a destroyer. Germany, yes, 1 of nearly 400. Well, 2 of nearly 400. uh, yeah. That ship got wrecked. So these 2 did escape. Oh my god! We got close. We got really close. So yeah, she was flooding. This was probably the one which slowed down. You can see a lot more 16-inch hits here. And yeah, just flooding at the end. She got it under control. Chesma, not okay. So this was the one we destroyed the 2 turrets on. The other one was the other one. So 16-inch hits or tall. Oh, okay. So she did fall out of line. That was due to a bridge hit. It looks like. Destroyed the turret with Mackinson. Then turret destroyed with Hector Friedrich. Takes an engine room belt penetration, but gets away. Gonna be in the yards for some months. Look, those 2 ships are probably gonna be in the yard for like a month. Because this game is weird. I have had a ship in the past where it nearly flooded and sank, and its superstructure was entirely destroyed. Both of its main turrets had been destroyed. It took 1 month to repair. And that was a battlecruiser. And not only a battlecruiser, that was like a Yamato-sized battlecruiser. Or like, but yeah, like Yamato, maybe Iowa size. Like, it was bigger than Iowa, like 60-something thousand tons. 60,000 ton battlecruiser or something. 1 month to repair after basically being turned into mulch and nearly sinking. So take those times with a grain of salt. Ariadne did take actually some damage. Some 15-inch hits scored hits on her, and her armor's not the best thing. Actually, her turret armor isn't great. I should be careful with her. So we lost this destroyer due to a 14-inch hit. That would do a lot to a 900-ton destroyer. Lost this destroyer due to that mine at the end. Like Russia's really mining us. Then Mackinson, yeah, took a hit, took some hits, didn't do much. Friedrich took some hits, didn't do much. This is why having, slope belt with deck armor is a good idea. We're using the power of duct tape. No. They invented flex tape early. So here's Kale, the hero who launched torpedoes at the Gringham class and sank it. So she took 4-inch and a 5-inch hit and did well. Novik, Vladimir class, we were only able to score 6-inch hits on. Okay, we nearly got that destroyer with the 6-inch hit. This destroyer, I'll just go through the rest of these quickly because it's less interesting here. But if I ever want to like write AARs on these wars, having the information here is actually pretty important. There we go. All the information from this battle has now been successfully recorded. So where did they wind up going? They wound up going up here. I should probably just like do this. Probably just do this real quickly. Like maybe big ships. Just so I kind of, get an idea as to what happened. Leave scenario. Hey, we get 2 prestige points. Nah, flex tape can't handle barrels firing. Tape can. Better 8-inch guns, quality 0. They are sinking our ships with their subs. You know what I should do? I think flying boats give ASW value, right? Yeah, but we only have 4 ASW value from flying boats. Why did our airplanes not fly? We have a bunch in the groups now. Anyway, Kohlberg's gonna get that. And here's how we deal with the sub-threat. We just put 20 flying boats in one of our bases. Aircraft types, let's... Oh yeah, we have a fighter request in progress. So those guys are still going to Northeast Asia. Just to make sure that Russia doesn't get any breathing room. Oh, how's the Northern Pacific doing? Oh, US and Britain have ships there and Russia doesn't. Poor them. Fortunately, we can't really invade, like, Sakhalin or something. I might try to just take Sakhalin from them. Wish you could rename the planes. Yes? God save your flex tape will fix everything. Raid on enemy shipping, I'll accept that. They decline. Their action. Duct tape fixing ships in 1785. Cruiser battle there, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. No thanks, I don't have the money. Oh, hey, that's a French ship they're building. Decent armament, kinda garbage in every other department. Oh hey, new fighter prototypes. Let's see, what do we have? Um, none of our fighters can carry a bomb, so that's not great. The firepower is better, the maneuverability is worse. This one's equal. A little tougher. Definitely faster. Worse range. Do I go with one with less maneuverability, which is faster? This would probably be my second option. This or this. Do I go with Focke-Wulf or Fiesler? What does save to file do? I don't know. Focke-Wulf or Fiesler? What do you think is better? Focke-Wulf, I should say. Just don't let the furries get a hold of that company. So that's a friendship building. What? EFW? Okay. Okay, yeah. Range in the FW is better. Oh, good job, Russia. Friendly merchant sunk 0. Enemy sub sunk 3. Do we have so much trade protection that their subs just can't sink merchants? Okay, that's actually moderately concerning. I'm gonna halt, Aldebert for a month. Alright, so our ships have arrived in Northeast Asia to just cause the Russians problems over there. I don't think we can actually invade anything. I think we're just sitting there causing problems. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Oh, we lost another destroyer to a mine. Okay. You can resume construction now. Destroyer. Alright, so I'll decline the destroyer action. That's an interesting location for a battleship battle. Docks completed. Crush them. War is not gonna have one battle and be done. That is gonna be halt that for another month as I continue to build larger docks. Hey, cruiser action. Attack enemy ships in general. Okay. We have destroyers and the weather limits the air operation. Great. So, we have a choice to make. Run away or fucking torpedo them. You know what? What you can. How many torpedoes do you have? Okay, so you expended 2. You haven't expended any. Go broadside. Yeah, there we go. Alright, run away. Actually, hold on. What's our speed limited to? Is it limited at all? I don't think it is. Alright, so we have 3 torpedoes there and 8 torpedoes there still. But that's a lot of enemy ships. I'm gonna try to get further away from them. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. I'm not gonna risk losing fleet destroyers, because even though I have a lot of destroyers, I don't have a lot of fleet destroyers. So it would probably be better for me to try to get away from their ships like that. There we go, we got away. So that's why they accepted this battle, is because they saw that they had an advantage, because the AI, I guess, kind of cheated. Oh, now it becomes clear weather where airstrikes could happen. I want to test out my torpedo game. My torpedo planes game. Don't be I don't want to lose these. There we go. Yeah, see? Look, look. Actually, our original points were higher, but it's probably due to all the air bases and such. I was hoping to lure them into stop, but then it just became nighttime. I mean, my lead destroyer was just not firing torpedoes for whatever reason, so. Okay, we're gonna get more fleet destroyers done very shortly. And that I should probably keep more. I should probably keep a continuous supply of destroyers just constantly under production. So, actually, hold on. How fast are these guys going? 33. Oh, they must have gotten a speed boost. Alright, Rhineland is almost done though, so yeah, I should be building more destroyers. I'll probably just lay down another set of T-176s, because I don't think they've improved that much. Alright. No destroyer actions, I'll take the cruiser action. I'll take the fleet battle. I'll take the coastal raid. No! No! No, 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 no. No, you are not giving me 2 destroyers to do a coastal raid. For another 50 destroyers. I mean, the good thing is Russia right now is blockaded, but yeah, no, no, not this. This is not how you win a coastal raid. So I'm gonna run away. Actually, no, yeah, I'll just run away, and hopefully the battle will end before anything happens. Hopefully, it will not take the entire timer to run down, but it might. I'll go at 20 knots because I can go a little faster. This is why this campaign was boring. It's experimental, certainly, in terms of how many ship classes I can get away without building. But it's wound up being just a destroyer spam blockade everyone sort of game. It's not actually been the greatest. Much as a coastal raid with 2 destroyers and thinks this can only go well. I don't know, Germany? The Kaiser? Kaiser apparently likes doing that. I think yeah, we're still Kaiser, Germany. Hopefully we can keep it that way. It's far better to have a Kaiser than, you know, the alternative. The 1920s, 1930s, 1940s alternative to that. Okay, so paper interport. Yeah, there we go. They had a CL out and 5 destroyers. We were outmatched. No thanks. I don't think I need that right now. Game it. Alright, so I think another set of those guys will be good. Although, honestly, I might build another set of T-172s, because they have that speed bonus. So there we go. I'm building another set of each of them. Yes, I'll accept a fleet battle. They declined. Accept a cruiser action over there. Yes! Yes! Okay, okay, now we're gonna have fun. We got both Mackinson classes. Oh, this'll be fun! Yeah, stop and launch float planes. Get me some recon. Give me some recon up. Okay, we got 2 ships. That's a CL. Or ID'd as a CL. These look like scouts. Yeah, no, that's not a Corvette, Russia. That's not a Corvette, ID person on Freya. That is a Vladimir class. Uh, Cruiser. There we go. That's where they are. Hello, friends. What do you have here today? We've already scored a hit before we identified you. And that's a destroyer. Yep. Alright, so they brought one destroyer to this fight. I feel comfortable getting relatively close. Okay, so that's a Chesma. Oh, yeah, and that's a Gringham. So they can go 29 and 28 knots. We can match the speed of the Chesma. Hello, time to pursue. So we've already scored a hit on the Gringham class. So is this Gringham herself? How many battlecruisers do they have? How many Gringhams? Oh, no, they have a lot. No, they're building a lot. This is Gringham herself, but they're building another 3. And we sank the second Gringham. So we actually sank their most recent battlecruiser in the last battle. Oh no, it seems enough to be one. That's true. That's true. That is true. I mean, I've built Corvettes which are better armed than this ship. So I guess the thing with the Vladimir class is at least they're fast. When were they built? 1910. Yeah, they were getting 28 knot CLs in 1910. That's not bad. They just sacrificed literally everything else. This is fine, though. The Plata's fine. And then before that, this is what they had a year prior. Alright, so we're pursuing. Oh, they've got close air support. Oh, there's a lot of British aircraft here. Maybe the British can get a strike. How soon until nighttime? God damn it. This battle gonna be cut short because the Russians are cowards? I mean, to be fair, I've been cowards, but I've been cowards in an outmatch fight. This is more even. It's a fishing boat, but with guns, but at least it's fast. Yeah. Hey, we scored a 16-incher on the Gringham. Slow them down, please. Actually, I'd be okay with taking this night battle. I'll be honest, this is a decent night battle to take, because they have 4 ships. One of them's a destroyer. That destroyer's coming at us. No, don't target that, actually. Target the destroyer. So, speed, yeah. We actually destroyed that forward turret by shooting at it from astern. Alright. Please, kill that enemy destroyer. Please. I ordered you to target it. Alright. Take out the destroyer and suddenly the torpedo threat to us massively diminishes. We've scored multiple 6-inch hits on her. That's good. I swear I ordered to target her. Scored even more 6-inch hits. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take manual control of my destroyers, order them this way. Just run her down. Run her down. We did score more 16-inchers on these guys, so yeah. Target those. I mean, literally just what I'm wanting to do here is run this destroyer down and take her out. I mean, I'm pretty certain she's removed from the fight right now, but, you know. Better to just... Yep, there we go. She's out. Alright, go to AI control. Regroup. I think we've actually knocked the... Yeah, we've sunk the destroyer. Yep. Alright, so now the enemy does not have any destroyers. And... Are we rescuing survivors? Yeah, we are. So there's the cruiser. So now I do believe they only have submerged tubes. That's the only threat we have to worry about now. That cruiser could potentially threaten the destroyers. Although I don't think she wants to engage. Actually, hold up, hold up. Okay, that's that class. Are these only 900 tonners? Yeah, I think they're only 900 tonners. Yep. That being said, though, I actually think that my destroyers are better armed than their cruiser. Yeah, my destroyers are better armed than their... There we go. We scored a 16-incher on the Chesma. Force them into the British coast. That's the plan. That's where we're chasing them to. Want to slow them down. Have our destroyer group regroup. I'm not too scared if our destroyers get hunted down by this cruiser, because they might be able to beat her in a gunfight. Okay, Freya took a hit. Okay, the Russians have realized that they can't run anymore. Alright. I need you guys to turn this way, because now you're going to have good shots on them astern. Torpedo solution. Their torpedo solution would be this way, our torpedo solution would be this way. I think we have the torpedo advantage right now. Mackinson took belt extended penetrations. We are slowed down to a maximum of 27 knots rather than 28. However, we are continuing to shoot them. The Gringham class only has one turret active. The Chesma has 2 turrets active. So we were right there facing what? 2 15-inch guns and 4 14-inch guns. Whilst over here, we have our full 18 16-inch guns active. Please mob the cruiser, they would probably win. You aren't wrong! You are not wrong in that. Actually, I should be doing that more with the cruiser battles. Although they did have destroyers escorting them in all cases. I don't think I can beat their destroyers in a one-to-one fight. Unless I have, you know, all my destroyers active, which I usually don't. Good news is, these guys are now running this way. I think I've damaged them more, so now they're slower. And this means that, in potentially running them down, I might be able to get the cruiser as well. These in this game can do some magical things. I'm aware. I am aware. They can do some magical things. They can also do some special things. And I mean special in the way you're thinking of. Quote-unquote special. I'm thinking of the Destroyer Law Assumption from the Canadian campaign, which did both in the same engagement. So we're scoring some hits. One of those was only a 6-incher, but one of them was a 16-incher. There we go. That's another... Okay, so the Gringham class is currently incapable of actually shooting us with anything significant. Some occasion was when I broke off from the main force and night, lost contact, some enemy ships, 8 torpedoes, crazy bastard came back from the fight and damage. Yeah. That's both. That qualifies as both. That is both a magical thing and a special thing. Alright, so our sighting range is going to be decreasing because it's going to be nighttime now. The Russians are trying to hide in the night. The Gringham class is currently being shot up and presumably does not have much longer to live. On the other hand, I am going to have to be exceptionally careful here that I don't get torpedoed. So open up full broadside. I would have liked for you to have done that on the Gringham. There we go. Gringham's on fire. Alright, turn back this way. Alright, is that Gringham class sinking yet? She's not. She now. She is now. Alright, so I'm going to take manual control over you guys and run you guys forward. Alright, so I'm going to do a turn this way and then a turn this way. That will be a nice torpedo dodge as we target the Chesma class. In the meantime, we put a torpedo into her. So I'm going to hold you guys over this direction. Try to keep them away from the Gringham. Actually, you know what? Here's what we do. Hold torpedo fire. And you hold torpedo fire as well. Run them down. I want that Gringham to go unspotted in the night. Just leave her. Leave her there. We need our destroyers to take out these two. Alright. Right, there we go. I think we're past the point where these destroyers are going to fire on the wrong ship. So that's another Russian destroyer. There's 2 types of destroyers, the Manic and the Special. Yep. Although, to be fair, you can have both. As I said, L'Assomption from the Canadian campaign was definitely both. Alright. I mean, both in the same battle, because I know she got some magical long-range torpedo hits on a couple of enemy ships. A couple of enemy cruisers. Actually, single torpedo hit on 2 enemy cruisers each, both proving to be fatal. And then proceeded to get lost at night and wandered her way back into the enemy fleet and somehow survived unscathed. Alright, so now, which way do we think the Russians are going? Because I think they're curving this way. Now, it could have curved north. Could have curved north, though. Found them. Alright. They did curve to the south. Normal speed. We're not in the best position here, in terms of location. How's our squad max right now? 26 knots. My audio is cutting out. I've lost the game audio. Alright, you know, go this way. There we go. Alright. Freya is avoiding torpedoes. Mackinson is avoiding torpedoes. Called it! Fucking called it. Okay. How many submerged launchers does she have? 2. Alright, so if she fired one from this side, as long as that was her, this side's safe to pass by now. So I'm gonna straighten out. Good news is, Chesma has gone dead in the water. She's still up, technically. And curve Freya this way. Is she sinking yet? She's not sinking. So what happened there was I think we scored a saltwater, or a saltwater in her speed tanks machinery hit. We have entirely disabled her machinery at close range. Alright. Okay, something's firing torpedoes. I need you to hit that CL division. Is she sinking? Is she sinking? I think... Yeah, she's sinking. Alright, so you need to target the CL division. Okay, so... one of our destroyers is indeed being shot at. I'm gonna try to detach her. That's T-133. Take manual control, send her away. As the rest of this force attacks. So there we go. Last Russian ship. Times like this, I wish you could board ships Age of Sail style. Yep. Alright, go to 10 knots so that you patch out your flooding. And turn away. Okay, actually, no, that wasn't great. What ship is the Vladimir class shooting at? I don't know. What ship is she shooting at? One of the ones to the side. Okay. Turn this way. Okay, looks like we got around her just fine. Would be nice if you guys could torpedo her. Oh, she's on fire. Good job. She's sinking yet. Not sinking yet. Alright, so this destroyer... Actually, impressive work from the damage control teams. Give her the Bismarck treatment. Yep, there we go. There we go. Complete victory for us. Yeah. Ouch. I just love how there's that torpedo coming towards her at the end, but she sinks before it hits. I mean, she would have been struck by a torpedo next turn. So, Grengum was the first one we sank. Here is the log of us mauling this vessel. Yeah. Oh, hey, Freya got a torpedo hit into her after she was sinking. Chesma. So the torpedo to respect the battle time. Yes. Torpedo's like, oh, hey, battle time's over. We're done. We're not hitting. We respect that the timer has run out because of all of the Russian ships are because all the Russian ships are sinking. We will let them evacuate their ship perfectly fine. That torpedo would have hit. 16-inch hits. Yeah, disabled. Oh god, yeah. So I want to see. So this is where she's getting mauled at the end, right here. So machinery repaired. Machinery repaired right there. So I want to see. So that was just an engine room belt penetration from a 16-inch shell, I think. Oh, oh, there we go. There we go. This is what happened. So we're at close range. We start, finding her. We score some hits. Engine room belt penetration. Freya, AP. Engine room belt penetration. Engines disabled. Freya, AP. A couple 16-inch hits there. And then slightly down here, 6 minutes later, we again penetrate the engine room. Flooding meter seems to respect the battle timer, even after it's down to 1 flooding before it sinks. It does. Flooding meter respects the battle timer, too. Although, to be fair, it does run the game battle out like an extra 200, 400 turns, something like that. So, yeah. If you have flooding 1, then it does do that. But yeah, So this ship just basically took multiple belt penetrations. Chesma took multiple hits to her engine room, lost her machinery, couldn't go anywhere. Oh, she was on 123 flooding, and then just got shot to shit and sank. Followed up by 131, making sure that she had been torpedoed. Disrespected their belt. Novik, sinking. So then this little Vladimir class cruiser, these things have been a thorn in my side in terms of being able to sink them, even if they don't really do anything when they shoot us. Okay, so she did launch a torpedo there. That was probably the torpedo we saw. That probably wasn't Chesma. Chesma launched a torpedo at us? No, Chesma did not. So that torpedo which passed close by, I thought it had come from Chesma. No, that had come from Novik. Yeah, because that torpedo was reloading. And we mauled her. 6-inch turret. Oh, first hit on her destroyed one of her turrets. And then we shot her up. So these are more the light hits. We're scoring later on. And there's the 16-inch hits and all the light hits from everything. Our battleship, our battlecruisers, our destroyers. Yeah. And then uptakes. Oh my god. Yeah, she just got mauled. She got mauled. Mackinson, 3 heavy hits. I assume they just didn't do anything. Superstructure passed through. And then 2 belt extended hits. That actually did slow her down slightly. Freya. 6-inch hits. Yeah, Freya took some minor damage, but they weren't quite as critical as, say, on Mackinson. This destroyer got out somehow. 6-inch, 5-inch hits, high speed increases flooding, detached on order. She did get the flooding down to 0. She had 20 flotation points left out of, what, about 1,100-ish? What percentage is that? What percentage is that, real quickly? So, I think that's a little under 2%. A little under 2% of her flotation points left. That's fine. We also sank this destroyer, so we scored the 6-inch hits initially from the battlecruisers and then just chased her down with the destroyers. She launched torpedoes at us. They didn't hit. The fact that Vladimir only has 2 guns, no secondary, showed the designers didn't have enough vodka with breakfast. Yeah. Then our last ship which got hit. Yeah, good battle. That's really, really, really bad for Russia. No, I don't want them created automatically. So we lost 2 merchants, we sank an enemy sub. Oh, our plane-based ASW is now 30. Our ship base is still 935. The T-133 returning to port is more submarine than destroyer. Yep. And the question is, which port did she go to? Did she go to something on the British coast or something on the German coast? Anyway, Russia is now facing, Britain, America, and us. Thinking about it. Let's look at the budget. Let's look at the budgets. So, Britain has the biggest budget. The second biggest budget is America. We have the third biggest budget. Needless to say, Russia is fucked. Okay, we're about to get Rhineland done. That's gonna free up a lot of funding. Ship classification DDSS. Yeah. And that'll probably free up more funding for, like, more destroyers, per se. So, yeah, this is good. Small engagement. Decline that. Destroyer action, decline that. Rhineland's commission. Oh, hey, one of their own ships finally struck a mine. Oh, we sank 4 more subs. So what is Russia building right now? Subs. They're building subs. Alright, so Rhineland is done. Rhineland is done. She'll be in full service soon. We still have, like, 4 of our battlecruisers in the reserve fleet, waiting on full carrier conversion, I think. We're just sitting there in Northeast Asia like, hello, we have this territory on lockdown too. I assume Russia doesn't have, like, any good places to invade. Nope. It'd be fun to take, like, the Baltic states or something. Russia submarines are a crazy idea. In the meantime, we can always build more destroyers. So the 172s... I think we get one more batch of destroyers. So 172 or 176. 176 is going to have a little bit more upgradability. 172 is going to be a little faster. I think the 176 has a better armament layout, though, so I'll get another 4 of them. Convoy defense, I'll accept that. They decline. Cruiser action, I'll accept that. They decline. Crush them. Enables directors for secondary battery. Ooh, fun. Enables... Oh, awesome, awesome. So that means I can get turreted secondaries. That's going to be a nice thing to refit my ships with. I think we just sank, like, 7 enemy subs. Oh, unexpected cruiser battle. Please. Yes, we got battle cruisers! Okay, Freya and Lutza. Lutza is a Derfinger class. And these still have 16-inch guns, so they're still strong. And then Freya is a Mackinson, so... Yeah, launch your float planes. Got the recon float plane up. Oh, hello there, enemy. Submarine. Crush your sub. Oh, hey. It's a Chesma! We've already shot it. Oh, hey, they have 3 battle cruisers here. 2 of these are Chekhovs. They're kind of garbage. What are those? The Lutzow took a hit. Actually a pretty significant hit. I'll give him credit. We're identifying that as CA. I'm guessing, based on what Russia has, could be a CA. Could be Oleg. It's probably Boyarin. My guess is that's Boyarin. Might be Pilata, might be Aurora. Nope, that is a destroyer. Alright, so... Now this is an enemy torpedo. Wait, hold on. Does Russia have AVs? What are these? These do have AVs. These are float plane. That's where they're putting their float planes. Alright, so... Alright, now we can return. What is our destroyer division doing? Get back here. You're supposed to be screening us from the enemy. Don't run away. Alright, so... Their battlecruisers are going around this way, so I'm gonna do this turn. And try to engage them in this. Okay, Freya limits flooding. Did score a hit on the Chekhov class. The lead battlecruiser. So that one, whatever that one is slowed down somewhat, or is slower than the other ones. Yeah, okay, so that's the Chesma. Freya soloing the Russian Navy. Well, it's Freya and Lutzow. Oh, we've destroyed that turret there. So currently, we're outnumbered. Does it matter? Probably not. Oh, hey. You sank something. Wait, what? What's down here? Is that their battleship? I forgot about this. Russia! Pray tell, why did you build a dreadnought battleship as a pre-dreadnought? Russia's just sitting there with a pre-dread. Oh, Russia, why? Russia, why? Alright, I'm gonna put these guys back on AI control. Alright, so that's their Pallada class cruiser. So we're broadsiding these guys. This guy has their T-Cross, but does it matter? Okay, so we have a decision to make. What do we want to go for here? Do we want to continue to go for the battlecruisers, or I'm saying we refocus on the Petropavlovsk, turn this way, and while we have the close range, absolutely maul the hell out of, or maul the fuck out of her. Same design as Vladimir, not enough vodka with breakfast. That's not terrible. Okay, so that's where their battlecruisers are. Their battlecruisers are actually out of range now. For their guns, not for ours. But we can chase down this Petropavlovsk pretty easily, right? Yeah. And we have very minor damage, so. Now, are we... Okay, we're not in any sort of range where our aircraft can play a difference. Which is annoying. I actually want to see, what's the range on enemy things? Okay, so enemies have torpedo bombers up here. I want to stay out of these circles. If I go into those circles, bad things can happen. Although I might be able to get, like, part way into the circle, but not far. Okay, so we are hitting the Petropavlovsk here. This thing heavy damage, but we're at the maximum range of these guys. Oh, that was actually from the Petropavlovsk. Okay. Interesting. Freya critical hit, rudder damaged. Fuck! Alright, time for you guys to spin. Freya, can you... There we go. Freya can regroup. Alright, so they are probably going to get that battleship out. Despite all the damage we did to it. Just because they have a group to retreat behind. So yeah, you're probably going to have to retarget that battlecruiser division now. So it looks like this is just going to be kind of like pinging back and forth between the battleship and the enemy battleship and the battlecruisers. Oh, Freya was still circling. I thought she got her rudder under control. Right around, they just scammed the government by writing BB instead of B when asking for ship classification. Oh, same design there as Vladimir with this one. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the cruiser, not the battleship. But yeah, that battleship's not great. Really shitty battleship. You know what I think happened is Russia built this battleship, and then they saw, oh god, we are falling behind in the battlecruiser race. Better spam out battlecruisers. Britain has actually built battleships, funnily enough, and so has America. Japan is too. But Russia, Italy, and France are just like, nope, battlecruiser time. We're going the full German approach, and of course, my rule set restricts me to only battlecruisers. So I think that's the enemy battleship running away, somehow at decent speed. Okay, so we are still shooting that Ochakov class. pretty badly. So, engine room hit, non-penetration. Good. Yeah, Lutzao's just sitting here, tanking them. Alright, I'm gonna do a small turn with Lutzao to throw off their fire. And now they've realized what deep shit they're in. And they don't even really have their destroyer forces there. So Lutzao is now taking hits. I'm gonna start maneuvering her a little bit. As Freya kind of comes up behind. There we go. So we're still hitting this one Ochakov class here. Okay. At this point, this ship cannot fight us. She is not the one shooting us. So, I don't know specifically why they're targeting her. They should be targeting the other ships in the formation. Here, I need you guys to merge so that you guys actually target two different vessels rather than continuously shooting the same warship. Alright. Go this way. Okay, so, yeah, they're still in that division of 3. We have the enemy destroyer running us down. We have an AV over here, which is always just free lunch. Alright, pull Freya away a little bit. That destroyer is in a concerning position. And run her down with our destroyers. What maneuver do I want to make with Freya? I want to make this maneuver. There we go. That's the maneuver I wanted to make. That was the play. That ship's shooting at us. That's the battleship right there. But I think it's better for us to just go after these guys. So I'm using my destroyers to... I think we sank it. Did we sink it? Yeah, we sank it. Good job. Good job, destroyers. Using my destroyers to put something between me and that enemy destroyer. So now I can run them down. Because that ship's no longer a threat. Yes, pick up the survivors. Alright, so now we are actually targeting two separate ships. One of them is the heavily damaged Ochakov, which is somehow still afloat despite not having any active main battery turrets. Alright, we've hit the Chesma. There we go, we're scoring our additional 16-inch hits. And against the two lesser damaged ships now. Oh, no. No, Lutzao. Not you too. Okay, so Lutzao's turned into them. I'm gonna try to push my destroyer screen forward. And I'm gonna keep Freya here too. Yes, we sank another one? Yes to all. Yeah, pick up survivors. I did not even realize we'd sunk another destroyer. Alright, Lutzao, I'm gonna order you to cruise speed. Actually, 20 knots. Alright. So, T-110, gonna do this. Just, yeah, keep shooting. So that one, that's the heavily damaged one. How's this Ochakov looking? That one's looking fairly okay. The Chesma, still in fairly good shape for them. Okay, Lutzao rudder repaired. Alright, Lutzao, you need to rejoin. Freya, I think I need to send you this way. Alright, so we're still shooting this Ochakov. And I think you need to target the other ones. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send in my destroyer to finish her off. you need to target the other group too. Alright. Maneuver the destroyer around. This Ochakov isn't a threat to my battleships anymore. Right. Should have clear torpedo shots. Actually, you know what? Get a little closer then. She's sinking? Yeah, okay, she's sinking now. Good. Okay. There we go. So now we're chasing 2 enemies down again. Nailed 1. Got 2 to go. This other Chesma and this Ochakov. Target them. No. How? Oh god, are your forward guns out of ammo? Oh my god, their forward guns are out of ammo. There we go. So Lutzau's gonna have to rely on her... Yeah, we're gonna have to rely on the stern guns here. There we go. Now you can actually fire at them. Stop torpedoing them, guys. Please. So, Lutzau, you can probably afford to change your angle a little bit to try to get closer. Which is what we need to do. We need to keep our rear turrets active on these guys. Try to score a hit, which will slow them down. Then pursue with the destroyers. Just, yeah. Get our destroyers to full speed. There we go. I think we got him. I think we're gonna get him here. How long until nighttime? We have a lot of time left. Although they might be aiming for Libao. I'll detach her, sure. Oh, sea state limit ship speed to what? 28 knots. Okay, that doesn't matter right now. Okay, we can still keep that aft gun active. And we are closing the distance and closing a trap here. Freya took a hit. Okay, they're gonna sail into the coast. There we go. There we go. We're scoring hits with the last of our 16-inch shells. They're slowed, so they've hit the coastline. Actually, you know what? Around this way with Freya. Around this way. Getting a little hairily close to that Aurora class, though. Our destroyers. So I'll go that way. Freya turned back around this way. So we got this Ochakov class here trapped. And I want to abuse the fact that we have her trapped. Like that. Is that a kill? That's a kill. Alright, so you guys need to target the Chesma at this point. Okay, yeah, you don't need to hit that anymore. T-105 is out of torpedoes, so I should probably put her back on AI control. You're out. You have any? You're out. Alright, so those guys are all out of torpedoes. Although, we have hit that Ochakov pretty badly. Oh, we're actually getting pretty close to being within, bomber range of the enemy. I know, T-105, turn away. You need to go this way. Okay, yeah, now we're shooting that Chesma class up. Okay, so Lutzau is up ahead of her. Freya is alongside. We do have submerged tubes, so we can use those if we need to. Yep, she slowed. So I'm gonna order you to 20 knots. She doesn't have any main turrets anymore. Is she sinking? Not yet, but she's dead in the water. I'm gonna order you to retarget that Aurora. Or she tries anything. Chesma is sitting here dead in the water. Do we have any destroyers with actual torpedoes around here? 105 doesn't have any. 104 has some, but oh well. Hit that Aurora. Okay, Freya's torpedoing the Chesma. Chesma sinking yet? Nope. Oh, we lost one of our destroyers. Ah, poor thing. Alright. Okay, the Aurora's gone dead in the water. It's still alive, apparently. So I think we just hit her machinery. Yeah, she's on fire. It's saying she's sinking now, but it's not there yet. Is the Chesma sinking yet? No. Freya, you might want to target that Chesma, actually. I mean, at this point, it's just finish these enemies off. Yeah, the Chesma's still shooting at us. So that's literally just a machinery failure. Come on. Actually, Freya... okay, starboard. Which side's port, which side's starboard? I always forget. I think... So she would have been facing this way and fired, so I think we need to turn her this way. Freya has run out of ammunition for her main guns. Port, same number of letters left, oddly enough. I remember it. Oh, okay, that's actually a good way to remember it. Yeah. So I got the correct side then. So, yeah, you need to take out that Aurora class pretty badly. There we go. Chesma's been torpedoed. I assume that's got to be a killing blow. That has got to be a killing blow. Right? Right, it's not. How is that not? Oh, there it is. That was a killing blow. We sank it. Lutzau's avoiding torpedoes, so Aurora launched her torpedo. Lutzau has not launched her torpedo. Like she should have. But if Aurora's launched her torpedo and missed... Yeah, you need to still target that Aurora. Make sure she sinks. And yeah, she only has 2 submerged mounts, so... Please, Lutzau. I need you to sink this ship. Oh. Our torpedo bombers have arrived. And Freya is chasing down these guys. Okay, you know what? Lutzau, yeah, form as a core division on Freya, please. Oh my god. Please don't let that Aurora escape. Oh, thank goodness she's sinking. We got him. We got him. License. How do I forget these things? I said it was wrong. Okay. Okay. So, Freya, I want you to use your secondary guns. What is the range of your secondary guns, Freya? Can you shoot your secondary guns? Or is this just like a sea state thing where they can't fire? Yep, nope. Pull away. I think I'm gonna leave the enemy to be. Oh, they're level bombing the base here. Good job, actually. Thank you. Yep, they're level bombing that base. Alright. So we lost a destroyer. And I'm gonna hang around and rescue survivors from the sinking ships. So we'll have Aurora sitting there. Once that Aurora goes down, we'll rescue survivors. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's the Palata class. I don't think I have enough ammunition to continue to engage in this fight, though, so we're just gonna let her escape. Get around the bow in such a way where hopefully we don't have any major issues with anything. Yeah, there we go. We escaped that. Good scenario. Specific lake, the Great. Oh, hold on. Not like people on the lake use outside just fooling around. High Steve. Gates, casemates. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's probably it. Season their own right. Great Lakes, random. Blah blah blah. Common doesn't use knots or nautical miles. Fathoms or kiluyards, much less port starboard. Okay. Got caught up to chat again. Ship details. Yeah, that was pretty bad for them. That was really bad for them. They lost. They lost that fight. So Houghton. This was the Chesma class. It was so bad for them that we used all of our ammunition killing them. We only stopped killing them because we didn't have the ammunition to keep killing them. I suppose that is actually the Russian approach against the Germans, though, so just run the Germans out of ammunition to a sheer huge amount of men. This is kind of what they did. Note for future designs, more ammo. So, yeah, we were getting hull, or belt penetrations. Scoring a lot of hits there. Engines disabled. Yeah, okay, that's why she stopped. Was we disabled her engines to destroy rudder damaged. Might have been that rudder damage too, which just kept her in place. But it did get repaired. But she was just kind of sitting there. Looks like she was flooding pretty badly, still 176. She might have gone down anyway, but, you know, we had to finish her off. We had to make sure that she sank. Rimnik. I know Chekhov classes had all of the main turrets destroyed. So yeah, we were scoring a lot of 16-inch hits. Yeah, she just got wrecked. And then she sank here before taking the torpedo hit and taking all the extra stuff. This Chekhov was the other one we were trying to sink. So yeah, we're scoring 16-inch hits on her. There. She eventually slowed down, and T-105 put a torpedo into her, and then T-106 wasted a bunch of her torpedoes, which could have been used sinking Houghton. Sank Aurora as well, so that was mostly 6-inch hits, some 16-inch hits. saltwater interfeed tanks machinery disabled from Lutzow. So she did launch a torpedo at Lutzow, and we did see it, and it missed. And oh, they have 4 mounts. Did not realize that. They had 4 broadside mounts, not 2. That was probably riskier than I thought it was, but it worked, so. I'm impressed. Petropavlovsk actually held up decently well. Not a lot of flotation damage, despite 12 heavy hits. So we tried to do some damage to the ship, and her armor actually held. Lutzow, light damage. On the other hand, Lutzow they just didn't do anything to our battlecruisers. Our battlecruisers are pretty well armored, designed for their armor, I guess. Yeah. Freya, of course, got the torpedo hit in. T-105. Oh yeah, we just took a 6. That was our destroyer, which just took a 6 and shit and sank. But then their destroyers got fucked. Wouldn't do quad turrets, blue. One, I think. What? I'm trying to figure out blue one, I think. Trying to figure out what blue was auto-corrected from. Or become a thing. I think they can already become a thing. I can probably build them. But I haven't found much point to do so yet. Okay, we bombed it. One of them was a dud, 2 of them weren't. That was with the torpedo bombers. See, torpedo bombers can carry bombs! Valkyrie's a 4 16-inch quad turrets. That's a lot of guns. Yeah, okay. That was pretty bad for the Russians. So over here they did have their battleship, but you know, I was like, yeah, we can't fight that. No, not without ammunition. I'm just gonna check like the force flagship. Yeah, there's the battle. That was a good fight. What was up here? Oh, coastal battery. Might have gotten some of their ships into port. Bomb well. Who cares? Yep, okay, we got prestige point. Ooh, magazine box protection. It doesn't matter at all. I think 3 subs. So Rhineland is working up. We got more destroyers on the way. Russia is still blockaded. The situation for Russia is becoming gradually worse and worse and worse. Right. This campaign has all the rebellions everywhere. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. I'll decline that. I'll decline that. Probably build a new aircraft type. Maybe a new torpedo bomber. I'm gonna go range and range. Mind that. I don't want destroyer actions. Except that. Italy, don't spy on me. God, Grand Bahamas declared independence. Yeah, that's what this campaign has been. Of course, Grand Bahama would not only rebel, but successfully rebel from Britain. Because I don't know what's going on in this campaign, but for whatever reason, rebellions are really successful. There's only 36 enemy submarines still in service. Except that. Oh hey, they actually oblige. Clean up your plane models. No! Okay, guess who's joined the fight? I didn't need to. Alright, so this is a weird situation. We need to make a decision on which way to turn. I'm gonna turn that way and order a flotilla attack. That was the exact best move I could have made. So, these are 2 Kinburn class battlecruisers. If we actually look at their ships currently, so this is probably the best they have. These are a lot worse. Yeah. We have really just ruined their day. We ruined their navy. Hardly use them. Alright, so we have a torpedo launch, which has put 2 torpedoes into a ship which probably has no torpedo protection. One turret's been destroyed. We just scored multiple 16-inch hits on her. I feel bad. I feel bad for the Russians, because these ships have 12-inch guns, and they're putting them up against ships with 16-inch guns. You're supposed to target the other division there. Okay, destroyers, please turn back around. I don't want my battleships to have bad things happen to them. So, even though we've hit this ship with 2 torpedoes, she's not sinking. She's not sunk yet. But I think there's a good chance that she will. I think there's a good chance that those torpedo hits were, in fact, fatal. Like, I don't think the same damage to us would be fatal, but yeah. Now that, on the other hand, that's definitely fatal. That is definitely a fatal hit. Yeah, this is why you don't send these ships up against, you know, what we have. This went through each other. Yeah, they went through each other, then one of them exploded. Alright, so, yeah, chase. Actually, you know what? We're close enough to just try to torpedo this one again. I'm just gonna order that they do that, and then order my battleships to, or battlecruisers instead, to shoot the Palata class. Look at the torpedo spread! Oh my god, that was absurd. Alright, so that is 2 Russian battlecruisers dead within 26 minutes. 26 minutes, and Russia has lost both of their battlecruisers in this engagement. They are currently down to a cruiser and a destroyer. Just a ridiculously fast naval battle, yep. Alright, so that destroyer is actually in a worrying position. Yep, I made that move just precisely in time. Wait, that was 2 torpedoes, right? Oh, they launched all their torpedoes! Okay. Who's ready for some 16-inch fun? Hello, Russia! Oh, our destroyers are getting stuck behind. Hey, have we sunk this? Oh, we sank it! Hello there, Palata class cruiser! Have some fun! Are you ready for the 16 inches? Ready for the 16-inch butt sex? I think you are. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes. Reverse T crossing. Hey, look at the That's a kill. Okay, so the Palata class isn't down yet. She's not sinking yet. What? Okay, it must be something where her... What? Hold on. Hold on. This is another enemy ship division around. Alright, hold fire. Cancel the flotilla attack order. I'm going to take manual control of you guys and order you to not use torpedoes or guns. Alright. Sail up north. Alright, go to cruise speed. Go to cruise speed. Cruise. I'm gonna want you guys to get your engines under control better. And cruise speed. Alright, so we're gonna hang around Palata here, sinking Palata. Okay, there we go. Our destroyer division matched. I'm hoping they can rescue survivors. Right. Please do not fire any torpedoes. Thank you. So the weather here is really bad. Okay. We're not rescuing survivors? Is the weather that bad? Anyway, you guys can go back to AI control now. I might just hang out around here. See if the enemy other enemy force, wherever it is, shows itself. Yes to all. There we go. Now we're rescuing survivors. There we go. Okay, now it's... I probably don't want to keep fighting out here. But, you know, that was good. We sank some Russians. We rescued the survivors. We have some prisoners of war. They're going to Emden. Yep. Okay, so they had one more battlecruiser out there somewhere, with unescorted. So Navarin was out there. So yeah, this Ismail just exploded. Rhineland detonated her. Rhineland's first battle, I think. Or no, the previous one. Was the previous one her first battle? Or was this one her first battle? This one might have been her first battle, but either way, good job. Good job, Rhineland. So this is the one we just immediately torpedoed. Shot a bunch with 16-inch shells and torpedoed again. And yeah, she just sank. Palada. I mean, here is Palada getting utterly fucked by 16-inch shells, and yet somehow holding out for longer than either of the battle cruisers she was escorting. How many heavy hits did each of these guys hit? That one took 2. That one took 26. But how many of those were after she was sinking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 17. I technically counted multiple near misses there. I think I have to remove 4 near misses, so that would be 17 of those were after she was sinking. Which meant that she took 9 heavy hits before sinking and 3 torpedoes. Moving off overpens, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, 23 heavy hits. And looks like only one of those was achieved after she was sinking, so good job on Palada for surviving that long. Then they had this destroyer, which got shot and sank. And she did expend both of her torpedoes at my battlecruiser, so I'm like, oh, she just expended her torpedoes, run her down. So they also had Navarin in play. This is what we're looking at with Navarin. Yeah, that's pretty garbage. She's not a threat. But yeah, that was a good battle. She was over here. Where was she? If we look at big ships. So while we were down here, hold on. 1300, 1200, 1300 there. So yeah, she almost got there. We almost encountered her. Enemy victory points 0. 7,000 victory points to 0. Oh, that's great. Russia done anything? Tuma straight all over again. Yep. Okay, how much longer do you think Russia can hold out? How much unrest do you think they have? And how long is that going to last for? How long is Russia going to be able to carry their spirit going forward? How many destroyers do they have? Only 9. I'll accept it. Gobin's in the yard with engine problem. They lose a destroyer. We lose another destroyer. They're losing submarines. They're actually losing the submarine war. Your army is being useless, it appears. It's World of Waves 2. The armies are always useless in this game. I'm just gonna, like, accept every battle. Earth has condenser problem. Oh, hey! New fighter. No, I don't want that. Except Russia. Fight me. Fight me, Russia. Docks completed. Ooh, actually, that's a good gun. Orange guns. Very good one to have for my purposes, especially since I have a dual purpose weaponry. I might halt Albert for one turn so I can get my dock size up. Yeah, okay, nothing much has changed. They have 3 CLs in service. And they're all Dianas. No, wait, no, they have 4. They have 4. One of them must be in refit, but one of them's a Vladimir and 3 Dianas. Sometimes they win some VP, sometimes. I mean, it's 80,000 to 13,000. Come on, crush them. Oh, hey, new torpedo bomber prototypes are ready. Cool. So these guys are longer range. They got a better bomb load. My bombers are better. Speed's better. Range is better. You have best range. You have best speed. You go. We lose a destroyer to a mine. Build me larger docks. Oh, hey, our unrest has gone up to 1. How many subs? 22. So they're building subs, but we're sinking subs faster than they can build them. Accept that. There's no way that Russia can keep holding out for this long. Ooh, nice, nice. New torpedo bomber in service, and we lose. Oh, again. I think that was an old one. Alright, resume, Aldebert. I'm not cleaning up the plane models, no. So I was in the yard with engine problems. Crush them completely, come on. Alright, that was good. Okay, Russia has Iceland. So, it's better if I don't take the other possessions. However, I want Sakhalin. Do I want to? I mean, we've been doing really well in blockading people, so I might... I mean, we're as historical Germany, I think they take the Baltic states. I think that's a good idea. Or Finland would also be interesting. But I think I'll grab the Baltic states. And USA got Kamchatka. Haha, fuck you, France. I'm gonna save and yeah, that was a good war. You know, having Iceland probably pretty good, or probably pretty decent. Um, taking the Baltic states, that's always fun. And yeah, Sakhalin. I guess we can go to war at some point with Japan if we need to. I'm gonna stop training to for the next episode. But I think that's gonna call it for here. I've been going for a bit over 2 hours, as I like to do, and we got through an entire war where we absolutely wrecked Russia's face. They actually got their other battleship done. That would have been scary. Good thing we never had to battle it. uh, so yeah, Russia got screwed. They took very heavy losses. We won. We completely dominated them. It's now 1923, and we'll probably have to get back to our battlecruiser construction and try to unlock an aircraft carrier at some point in the relatively future. Um, yeah. So far, this campaign's not been a challenge. I wonder kind of what it'll be like in the 40s and 50s, but I don't know. This one's been kind of a little too smooth. Would anyone like me doing 2 campaigns at once? Commission a commemorative painting, teabagging, a painting of the Tsar. Half of their battle cruisers are half, half. What? They escaped that with 1 battle cruiser. This is what we sank. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We sank 8 out of 9. That's not half. That's a lot more than half. In terms of their overall capital ship force, that would be 8 out of 11. And one of those commissioned late into the war. And probably didn't even serve. So decimated. Um, Technically that's not the true meaning of decimated. That's kind of like reverse decimated. Because decimated, the original meaning of that was, or an army loses and 1/10 of their soldiers get killed. So this is kind of a reverse situation of that, where you know, 80, 90% are getting killed. 8 to 9 out of 10 are getting killed, including the building ones. Oh yeah, that's fair. They have some building. They had some of the Grengam classes building. Hey, this Grengam class battle cruiser is supposed to, or this Grengam class battle cruiser is going to commission last year. Good job, Russia. These ones might actually be a little threatening though, but other than that, yeah, we basically just dominated them. That was really bad for them, and their submarine spam didn't even work. So yeah, with that, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for the new person who followed as well. If you happen to be new here, links to my Discord and YouTube are in the description below. I usually say Twitter, and I have just said Twitter, but I don't care enough anymore. If you join the Discord, you can get notifications on the future live streams, and hopefully, as I start getting back into this campaign and other campaigns, that'll be good. And you can go to YouTube to watch old live streams and really, really, really old videos I uploaded like half a decade ago. Uh, if you happen to watch this on YouTube after the fact, then, well, I guess the Discord link still exists in the description below, but there will also be a link to my Twitch where you can watch these live streams as they originally happen, which is probably a little bit more fun than watching them after the fact on YouTube. Not silently judging you, but actually silently judging you. Anyway, with all that said, I think we had a successful stream here, and yeah, I'll hopefully be back with this sometime soon, and hopefully be doing a couple other games, Carrier Command. I want to do High Fleet at some point as well. So yeah, I also have a couple extent series I need to finish, like Motorsports Manager, and my God, the Mars Horizon's probably getting to a year old without a new episode. I should finish that. All right, bye. Normally I can do better at that, but I was talking at the start of that, so it kind of ruined it. Yeah, I don't know. That was fun. I'm not rating anyone. Too much effort. I'm too tired. All right, bye.